I'm still digging. It is freezing cold here. For the last few weeks it has been a mud bath down in this part of the garden, and it's like, forget it, I'm not digging in that, because I'm likely to get my little digger stuck in the mud. But not only that, the dumper can't get up and down the hill. I will try and get the videos out that I've made. I have one fan who desperately wants to see my updates. He is only 4 years old, but he's my grandson, so I will make sure that they're made. Please keep watching, please subscribe, because I'm trying to raise awareness of what happens to non-resident parents after divorce in some really awful situations. And if me digging up in a digger helps to raise awareness of Both Parents Matter, then that is brilliant. The other reason I haven't got round to putting much up is, again, getting the videos up actually takes longer than doing the digging. That's really sad, isn't it? Since I've started making these videos, the wonderful trustees at Both Parents Matter have decided they wanted to vote me in as their chair of trustees. So I'm now the national chair of trustees for Both Parents Matter, and Both Parents Matter is the main shared parenting organisation for England, Wales, and we do have some influence in Northern Ireland too. I guess we're the main charity there. I actually don't know what our situation is there, and I know there are some fantastic people doing some fantastic work over there. I do know that we're not the main charity in Scotland, because I live in Scotland and Shared Parenting Scotland are doing fab work up here, and I volunteer for them. So please keep watching the videos, keep subscribing, keep donating. Why am I asking you to donate? Unlike the other shared parenting charities around the country or around the world, we don't get any government funding. We are not funded by any big corporations or anything like that. We are purely grassroots funded. So our memberships help to pay for the day-to-day running, to make sure that we've got helplines, we've got a CEO, we've got admin staff that can do stuff so the CEO isn't doing stuff. Anyway, you don't need to know that. But the problem is lobbying to get change, and that's what we really need, is change so that non-resident parents know their rights, know what they can and can't do, that children are preserved and they can thrive with both parents in their lives where it's safe to do so. And I would stress that it's always got to be safe, and just helping families to find the new norm, to make that transition from being a nuclear family, going through divorce, which is awful, and the breakdown of the family in it, to then finding a new norm and learning how to work together for the best interests of the children. And that's all the charity is trying to do, and it is trying to support parents to get to that point, support them so they don't have to go to court, try and do anything they possibly can to avoid going to court. There's support there when they're going to support, so because getting the court papers is totally and utterly overwhelming, and all you want is your kids back in your life. And then picking up the pieces after you've been to court if things haven't quite worked out the way you wanted it to do. And that's heartbreaking, that bit. That bit is really heartbreaking, because you see these parents who desperately want to be in their children's lives. So, yeah, I will keep trying to record this. I'll keep trying to get bits out. I'll make it, as I said, you can see I've made a lovely mess down here. And yeah, and hopefully in 2026 we'll begin to see a few changes. We'll begin to see parents being able to be active in their children's lives in a meaningful way, and just so children thrive after divorce. So I hope you had a very peaceful and restful Christmas. If you had time with your children, great. If you didn't have time with your children but you're looking forward to having a special time, great. And if you haven't got your children, make sure you've got people around you that know how to support you and know how to listen and just be there for you, because that is really important too. And here's looking to 2026. Here's looking to some real changes, some beginning to get some groundswell at the grassroots that you begin to notice. Things like getting the parents' promise stuff into schools and into your hands, so that you're both singing from the same song sheet. You know exactly what's expected. Basically, I just want 2026 to be a time when we start to see change. We begin to see those little seeds of change. Yeah. Okay. Well, you take care. Take care. Stay strong. Stay calm. I know it's tempting to want to lash out and say things don't, because it won't help. And just, yeah, keep being you, because that's essentially who your kids need in their lives. Take care. Bye.